Wendell Pierce, and that was a scene from the new film, Highest to Lowest. What can you tell us?
Highest to Lowest is a retelling of a very, very wonderful film by Kurosawa. Spike Lee has taken it, and it's a crime thriller. Takes you on a ride. A man is extorted with the kidnapping of his son. And that's all I can say. I'm gonna ruin
That's
it.
all you can say.
But it's a thrill ride, and you know, Denzel is absolutely wonderful.
Now, this is the third time you're working with Spike Lee.
Yeah.
When did you guys first meet?
I lived in Fort Greene, Brooklyn, for years, and it was like a black arts mecca. You know, I remember Erykah Badu was there, Lorna Simpson, the wonderful painter and artist, actors, the actor Jeffrey Wright, who's in this film, lived there, and Spike was just starting out. You know, so it was, and I was living with Wynton and Branford Marsalis, you know, the jazz musicians and stuff. So it was a black arts mecca, man. And
did they practice in the apartment that you guys shared?
Oh, absolutely, man.
Oh, must have been heaven.
It was absolutely wonderful because I heard some of the best music from the beginning of the day all the way until the night.
I mean, those are really good roommates.
Oh yeah, they're great roommates to have. I went to Juilliard during the day as an actor, and then at night they would take me to all the jazz clubs down in the village. So it was great. So Spike lived in that neighborhood, and I saw him starting out, man. She's Gotta Have It and all those first, Joe's Barbershop, We Cut Heads. So I saw all of those films, you know, early on. I was always asking to be in his movies, and so this is the third one.
When you finish a role, I hear you have a tradition with each character that you put to bed.
Yes. This is something, you know, you become so closely attached to the characters themselves because acting is the study of human behavior. It really is a person that you are inhabiting. So at the end of a play, at the end of a film even, I sit in my dressing room, I turn off the lights, and I say goodbye. I say goodbye to Willie Loman, you know, I said, thank you for all the things that you taught me about life and who I am as a man, and I hope to see you again. You know, so it's a really spiritual moment because even though they are fictionalized characters, they teach us something about ourselves. And that's the reason we go to the theater and turn out the lights. You know, we collectively are thinking about who we are, who we've been, who we hope to be, declare what our values are, and then go out and act on those values.
Are there ever any characters that you say, goodbye, and I never want to see you again?
Good riddance.
And good riddance. The way Willie put me through, I'm glad I didn't make his choice. I mean, you know from the beginning of the play, death of a salesman. And you know what's going to happen. And it was the only time I really had to... I never subscribed to the idea of, you know, take care of yourself, you're an actor. Oh, I have to separate myself from the role. And I was like, no, you turn off the lights and you go home, right? But with Willie Loman, I had to because he takes his own life. And I had to really do some self-care to make sure that I didn't go down that dark path. And so while he taught me a lot, I said, you know, be well. Hope to see you again, but not in these circumstances.
Thank you, Wendell. Highest to Lowest is in select theaters Friday and on Apple TV Plus September 5th.